All right, welcome back, everyone. Got our tray of tiny pieces. Got pretty self-explanatory at this point. And we got our shop front door is staying in place, it appears. I'm glad to see. No real drama there. We got our apartment above it. Of course, it's supposed to be glued on, but we ran into issues yesterday, so I'm calling an audible on this one, going a different way. But otherwise, it still feels pretty solid. I think it looks pretty good with the timbers. I did notice last night, probably before I get going, I did want to trim that extra here. Of course, it doesn't go all the way down, so it's... I think this is going to work. I've usually got the... Okay, back down over. I got that one out. That just cleaned that up a little bit. I got the sides. I got a little bit, but the top one was much more pronounced. So I think that cleans that up much better. That was one of those things that sort of bugged me once I saw it. But we get to go in straight away to wiring tonight. So, got my box of, got some shrink wrap there. I already installed my batteries into my control box. White wire and yellow wire. Should be 2 screws in there. One of them's in the, there they are. 2 screws, a couple of, I think the lighting fixtures, the wood, and the LEDs. And I'm intrigued by this because, this is the first time I've ever seen the LEDs like this where we're actually wiring them up ourselves. So that should be a fun and new experience. First thing, get my trimmers. Oh, and I've also got my handy dandy wire strippers. But I got my trimmers, and we need first, I guess we need to just cut the, bring it all the way in for this one. I don't know if we're going to show or not. There's some little thick parts there on the stem, and we're supposed to cut off just below or equal to them. Oh, it did cut. Okay. So used to it snapping, I didn't. That's what I was expecting. That. Same thing on this one. And okay. I can't imagine we'll need those for anything else. But so I'll set them aside. And we got our LEDs ready, and now we need a 250 mil piece of wire. So that's 15 and 10 more. I want to get a little extra there just for safety. And then a 150 piece of wire. Oh. Up there. And I'm going to give it, like I say, a little extra just to make sure. And then repeat with the white. And oh. Okay, so those done. Now and take, says take 12 mil off. I don't know if I got, that's ½ inch. Is I got an app for that somewhere. Let's see here. So and find the right millimeter. There you are. So basically ½ inch, a little more. So set my depth gauge to ½ inch there, and that's it. And just broke the wire. Okay, so let's see how, did I give myself enough extra room? So, yep, that puts me right down at the the 250. I should have suspected that. Excuse me, that was going to happen, but I thought the wire might be good enough in there. Let's just do it there. And there. Your wire won't stand up to being stripped. How do you? Okay, there it goes. And that is just, that's not a strand of wire, that's just a single wire, so that's okay. And it says look at the shape of the elements. There's a big element and a small element, and the yellow goes onto the small element. I was going to run you down there and try and grab both of you. Finger there. Not succeeding. Okay. Got most of it wrapped around there. So tuck this other end back in. Right, not too bad. That was the long one. So let's see if I can do a better job on this one. Out here. That seems about right. And then, right. And then, okay, let me actually get my needle nose out. See how small of a hook I can make on this thing. Okay, so I got a little hook there. See if I can grab it. Nope. Okay, let me swap to my mega magnifiers. Irritating. Okay, straighten that back out. Hold it there, just like I did the first one, because that worked the first time. There it goes. Don't see any crossover, so we should be good on that. Not super fun. Okay, now we take, evidently, once that's done, the white shrink wrap. Supposed to take two separately insulate each wire there. So run you up. There. On yellow. All the way down. Oh, missed the. Okay. It's heat shrink, but it doesn't say. Okay, I don't think we're supposed to actually heat this one up. It's just insulating to keep it apart. Okay, now we'll take our little fixture. And I guess it just stops there. Yeah, I might have got a little bit long on that. Let me try a little bit shorter. Let's cut that in about half, because it looks like I went about that far too high. It's supposed to be half. Yeah, that's about that. That's more what it calls for, so let's see. That'll keep us. Yeah, that's still going to work. Yeah. I have a hard time thinking in metric. Just sort of keep it from shortening itself out that way. Now we put our doodad on here. Yeah, and that looks more like the picture now. Okay. So, one down. And one to go. So, all of that one. So I can go ahead and redo the, set this up. Get ready for it. Right. Oops. Y'all can't see that. So that one's ready to go. Put you up there where I won't hurt myself. Go ahead and do this one too while I'm at it. That one. Okay. And this has already taken longer than I thought it was going to. Even with all these other sets I'm still not used to using wires this small. There it went, I think, finally. Just occurred to me I'm going to have to strip that other wire too, the other end too. Alright. That one done. Light and white goes on the bigger side. So this one. That loose end around. Again, sounds familiar. Seems legit. Alright, that one came off fairly easy. The top part did anyway. yellow to the little side. Yep. Grab on with the thumb. Okay, getting the hang of this now. Yep, undid it. Wrong way. Okay, now get our insulator. Okay, and all right. Now we take our okay, we're supposed to glue the circuit board on to the indentation like so. So I'm going to risk a little bit of super glue on the wood on my leather now. It's just and give that a couple of seconds. Switch appears to be working. Grab me handy dandy Phillips head, and then secure the board with those. There it went. Okay. Now, let me do a stop-start real quick so I don't forget when the time actually comes, and I'll be right back. Alright, I think my connector is going to work good on this one, so I've got these with the built-in solder on there for this, but it's supposed to go. Get our wire, white and red, yellow wires over here. The yellow goes to red, so this one's ready to be undone. Get the twist up, and then yellow. Can't get it to strip off. Okay, come on. Bad angle, I'm about to cut the wire. Let's try it from this side. There we go. Even as slow as this step has been, I think I'm still in good shape to finish up tonight. Might be a slightly longer video, but I'm ready to move on to the next project. Of course, it's all counting on me to be able to strip this wire too. Okay, I saw it popped out there. There it goes, yeah. Okay. And then the other one. That's too far. Alright, there it went. Okay, so these two together. Got my connector on. And yellow to red. Okay. Like that away. Underneath our solder joint. And get my torch going. A little more heat there. Okay. That feels good. Alright. Yellow done. Move over to the white. Should have done this all at once. Okay, maybe I'm getting better at this. Okay, so white and white. And then the black, which is missing. Maybe this would be thick enough to do this looks like a sturdier wire. Let's find out. Yeah, it was. Oops, forgot my joiner. Try that again. Bend it the other way. Torch. And the lovely smell of burning plastic. Okay. That feels good. All right. Now let's see here. Well, darn it, one of them works. That's disappointing. That's good. That's good. Singed that wire a little bit, but that shouldn't have mattered. This one also singed it a little bit, but that's still not. Which one? That's this one. Yeah, I think I just got a bad LED. These are. Yeah, got good connections here. Yeah, I think that's just a matter of I got a bad LED. Oh well, I got one light. I'll put that in the coffee shop because it's got the tinted windows. Got a light up behind it. I hope that's the right one for that. It's which one was working? Okay, the short one is the one that's working, of course. So I hope that's where that goes. But anyway, that is all for that. We're going to put this stuff away and go to building the actual structure now. So turn those off. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, here's the pieces for this step. Like I said, I'm expecting this to go much quicker than that last one because there's not much to it. Just a matter of putting the backgrounds in Mr. Fox's apartment and Mrs. Deer's shop. And they got their little corners there, so it just drops down like so. Got my squeegee on hand and my Beacon 3-in-1 advanced craft glue. All right. Oh, do need you, so make sure get into the corners for sure. And maybe just a nice X in the middle here. Okay, so there. Do some trimming there, but that's going to be behind the wall, so I'm not. As long as the bottom and the top are clear, that's what I'm really worried about. Like I say, you can see down in there, there's some trimming to be done, but actually I'm going to be forcing that through from the front. So what I'm going to do, I thought I was going to do, just notch that so it'll fall out of the way. Okay, now Mr. Fox's apartment. A little bit there on that one, but I think got my keyhole. And actually this one is pretty good from side to side. So that's alright. I'd say that's within tolerances. And then here at the bottom we run our dowel pins through with the notches going down. It says no glue on this part. Put a touch of glue in there to secure it, but it feels like it's going to be pretty secure. It's notched in there. Yeah, that's. I think I'm gonna ride with the no glue for the moment. I'm gonna have access to it to put the glue on if we need it. But I think that's gonna be secure enough. Got our key hooks in place, and we're supposed to put our rope up through the hole here. I'm gonna wait on that just because I don't want to have that thing flopping around as I go. But that was all for that step. So now I don't even have to stop for this one. Bring our structures back in, and got a couple of 3 pieces here, and some more of the grass, whatever they call it, green tree powder. Okay, so you back there. Go here. It's saying to glue it all together now. Does it have slot? Okay, it does have notches here to go in there, so that's going to go like that. That'll come together. Oh, that's going to make those timbers look more. Okay, that decoration point makes more sense now. Okay. And for that one, I think, one second. Okay, all that goes in later. Those should line up automatically, and we got this thing supposed to go right there. Okay, that's our battery containment unit, looks like. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I think I'll use, this is permanent, so I'm going to use the original Gorilla wood glue. Won't take but a tap of it. Just going to run it on this piece. And that is going to be more than adequate to hold this together. That'd probably hold together 100 of those things. And got me a binder clip to act as a clamp for a few minutes. You go there. A little bit deeper in. Got it clamped together there. Actually back it out because I want to be able to get to those notches there with this one. And while I'm going to stick with the Gorilla wood glue. Let's go on the in-betweens here. Oops, a little excess there. No, why not? It's got stuff below it too. I'm just going to go all the way across. And drop you down in there. And I think I have anything to clamp that with, so I'm pretty sure gravity's going to be okay on that. So I'll set you up there. while it's drying a bit, I'm going to skip around and put Mr. Fox's floor in place. Right there, obviously. Back to the Beacon 3-in-1 for this. Just bead around the outside where it's going to be. And maybe another strip through here. Squeegee. And you got, he's working there. Okay. Now, let's see here. Oh, I can work on mounting my switch here. Looks like. Okay, goes out. I see where it's going now. Switch is going into that hole there. You're supposed to just mount it, I guess, on the that sideways. Yeah, okay, yeah, it goes up against the wall there, and it pops out there. Still disappointed that one didn't work. But I don't think Mr. Fox needs much of a reading light. He's got a big window. Okay, so for that, I'm gonna go back to the old Gorilla super glue. Just a air coating on there. Make sure I didn't hit the switch with it. Okay. And ease you in, up and over. And pressure for a few seconds. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. I do like the push button rather than the touch. It's that click is satisfying to me. All right, you're in place. Okay, and I'm gonna give that 10 or 15 minutes to dry since I'm using that heavy-duty wood glue. It's supposed to be handleable after 15 minutes, so I'll wait that long at least. And I'll be right back, and I think we'll be almost ready to wrap this thing up. Looks, yeah, we're down to just a few, 2 or 3 more pictures, and we're good to go. So we're right back with that. Okay, been a minute or 4. I think we got a good bond there. Lined up, pretty, the tabs made it line up automatically. So, now, let's see. I'm almost tempted to clip this wire off and just so I don't have to worry about it. But I won't. Let's see. Let's just. I think it just. Unwound here. I guess I can take you out a little bit to see the whole kit and caboodle. Okay, so that's my non-functional one. Let's go in here. Am I just supposed to, I'm thinking I might be supposed to be tucking that. Yeah, tucking all the extra wires in up front there. So, oh, I guess I can turn them off now. So, all that, yeah, I guess I need to leave that on so I know which one to put where. Okay, so you're there, you're here. I'm not sure how to do that. Okay, so you guys go in here. Come back around, maybe. This is gonna be not fun. Okay. I'm putting the one I want. So I'm gonna try and, I say, since this light's not working, I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck it in down there too. On the wires here, I hope. Well, I guess it won't hurt to have them out. Let's see how this goes. Around that corner. Let's see here. In there. And now I have decided to just tuck it all in. Okay. Let's put that to the side where. Okay, there it goes. I think I got it. Let's see this one. Something to hold it in place there. And this is supposed to go. Insulators came off after all that rigmarole. This goes down like so. Got some, hopefully some light on the shop. Okay. Okay. Now that Mr. Fox's floor is what. Okay, we got the tabs here that go on there. That is what holds all that in place. And I'm not going to glue it down just so easier access. Well, actually I can glue it down because it's the battery box should come out that way. So okay, so just going to use the old beacon. Let's see, you're going to be just a couple of drops on either end, I think. Just a touch in the middle. Okay, now we're ready for Mr. Fox's floor. I spilled another bottle of super glue, so let me clean that up before I go any further. Didn't come out of the bottle, but it's all over the top. So that's going to be impossible to open if I don't fix it. Got some good chemical smell going now. Yummy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gluing that closed, but I didn't lose much, I hope. Okay, I'm going to turn the light off there now. So it's going to be... Oh, no, it's supposed to go under over here. Okay, yeah. There's a slot. So our light is supposed to go right down there. I'll glue that in place after a while. Oh, top came off. Okay. And that's not going to work. It's too heavy. That's too, I guess. Okay, so just stay. And it's time for Mr. Fox to go home. So, a little drop of glue. I'll try and get a drop of glue out there again. Okay. Now, seems to me it's saying to put all the flower box and everything on now. But I think I'd rather put the flower box on after I've got it all mounted onto the wall. Let me see what else. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think that'll work better. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this stuff on here now, and then I'll start doing the decorating on the front. So this one, let's see. I'm just going to I'll do a dry fit first. So, there. And these guys over. Okay, so that's not going over. Okay, so we got everything does go together. We'll have to clamp it, I can tell. I'm going to go right here with the clamps along the beam. Mr. Fox looks good in his office. Oh, I guess I need to fix that light before I do the final gluing. But yeah, I think that's going to... And of course then, like I said, the roof up there, I'll have to notch it in and glue it in as well. But that's easy enough, I think. Okay, so let's pop that back off. And okay, yeah, it's safe to, I think, dealing with these little wires is the job for Bondic, I hope. Hope it works better this one than it did on the last time I tried to use it. Let's see, so this is going to be just up there. Can I lay this down? Everything is going to... Okay. So I'm just going to put Bondic in. There's a notch there. I'm going to put the Bondic in, then try and hold it in with my probe and bind it in place. Fair amount there. And maybe a handy dancy would be better for this. Let's get it down. I'll hit it again with the and a couple other places just to make it stay. Okay. Had it in place. Okay. Next plan. Bigger clump of it. Make sure it gets good and dry before it's bonded to the probe. Shoot back on. Get a little bit harder there. This from all the angles, I hope. Okay. That should be it. And now, got my clamps ready. Just gonna run the glue up. Those are. Ooh, that's actually. That one's a little proud. Let's see here, sandpaper. This one, I'm a little proud too. That might have been. I noticed there's a little issue down there. Oh, got the back off that. Of course, the glue, the paper's not sticking on this one before. I can't see what I'm doing. Down here, the stone, the strips behind them are sticking. Ah, darn it. Okay. So, I guess the first thing to do, put that back on. And remember to close my glue this time. You there. Okay, looks like we're about to hit that hour mark, or just did pass it. Okay. But, alright, I think we're ready. Mr. Fox has managed to stay in place after all that. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue in between the tabs, both sides, and see what happens. So. Alright, here we go. Everybody go home. Okay. Gently clamp. Ooh. And then gently clamp over here. And maybe go get a couple more clamps. Put you down for a second. A little more down on the bottom. Oops. And here. Stay. Okay. Everything appears to be sinking in. So I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry. And I'll be right back and we will take this one all the way home. Okay. Let's find out if it's stuck. It appears to have stuck. Stuck enough anyway. Yeah. Alright. So that part is done. Let's put these over here and I'll put my mic actually back on. Alright. So, I guess the roof is next, huh? Let's see here. So, and those guys there. I think of, oh yeah, whenever I spread it out, that didn't. Okay. I'll have to reapply that. I think I'll pop this off and reapply it, but that's for a later date. Now, get into our decorations. Let's see, I think most of them was at the, yes, right off the bat, we are supposed to put some of that moss stuff down here in the corner in front of the shop. So let me stand you up a little bit, maybe. Okay. I think. Okay, so this work. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just going to put a couple of globs of glue there, maybe around the corner here. And just put up my baggie and poke them into place. That one may have been a little bit excessive. She spent all her time painting the shop. She hadn't had time to do the weeding the sidewalk yet. Okay. then bring in our tray of tiny pieces. Our little sprig of grass is supposed to go right here on the corner, so see if I can get it to stand up there. Yep. Okay. And our potted plant, hollow bottom. So they're supposed to go yeah, about there. Stand my grass back up. Okay, the grass and the potted plant are fighting. Okay. Okay, settle where you're gonna settle. Okay, I think it's decided that's where it's gonna live. And then our little wagon guy. Likewise, sort of in this area. So if I can hit the wheels. Right in front of the door. And popping a wheelie. Okay, there we go. And for some reason, the coffee menu sign goes up here. I believe I will use the super glue for that. I'm just going to try and run it on that beam there. So darn. Just broke some leaves off my potted plant. Maybe just one. And our flower basket goes underneath the window there. Found a way to grab it without destroying all my flowers. Okay. 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 And got Miss Deer. I think I'm just going to put her right there on against the wall. She's got a reasonably flat back. So what I will hit her with the thick glue. Yeah, because it's got that. Yeah, actually have to be down her feet be more attached, I think. Here at the bottom. Hopefully I can get some adhesion there. And what else have we got? Oh, the shutters. And it says the shutters are supposed to be like sort of coming out, but I think I'm going to leave them flat against the building because I think that's how, to me, shutters seem more. That's how I see them more often. I'll just do the top and the bottom with the super glue. Make sure I got my weathered side out. And position. Same thing, other side. Okay. Now, okay, so the Rolife pen goes way up at the very top, but our chimney is supposed to go here. I think I'm just going to push it all the way against the back so I can push that way to hold it on. Whoop. Sticking with the super glue on that side, so pick where you want it and let it live there. Actually, they show it living sort of in the middle, but I think that looks fine and easier too. And now, supposedly, we're supposed to put a gutter on there, or a downspout, or I'm not so sure about this. I don't know how this would. It's flexible. It's pretty flexible, but I'm not sure. Okay, so if you let's push it all the way against the back, can sort of straighten. That's actually, well, it shows a double. It shows it going further down, but I think for my purposes, I'm going to do it like that. Now y'all can't see the angles there, but just this sort of situation. Got to, let's see here. I'm supposed to put this. Oh, wait a second. It may be. You better look at. I don't know. That won't. Yeah, I'm going to move it narrower actually, so I'm going to go. Okay, I will. I want to go. Yeah, sort of figure out how I want it to situate. It's not cooperating. Okay, that's getting better. So, got you off here. And no trimmers on that one, that's it. All jagged and everything there, so okay. Still got a little. Okay. That doesn't feel like it's going to cut me now, so that should like that. Oh, this is fiddly. Okay, so that, and we got the top of our gutter downspout here. Supposedly. I'm leaning towards. Okay, I'm gonna use it. So I was leaning towards not using it there for a second, but let's put it on. Okay, so. Corner of the building there. Although that's not where the gutters would actually live, but we're not going to get too deep on that. And this, yeah, I want to have it going right past the. Okay, something like that. Not perfect, but I don't like the way these things are cutting. So, drop here, right through there. Yeah. Get both ends, maybe. Maybe. Stay. Or don't. Okay. Okay, where else did I contact it with? Okay. Hold this here for a few seconds, but like I say, last thing is putting this up here. A Rolife badge. So, got that glue out, so let's just see if I can do it with one hand. And you, I'm just going to balance you right on the top of the, yeah. And seal this back up. All right. And folks, I think we have completed it. Like I said, a little bit extra long on this one to this one, but, and I'm not super thrilled with this gutter situation, but the effect is there. Got, oh yeah, and the lights. Yeah, it lights up the back of the shop there. Let's see. Kill all these other lights here, see if it. Yeah, that's a nice effect. It'd be better if Mr. Fox's light worked, but que sera, sera. Yeah, that's pretty cool little, like I say, got her little shop going. And bring it back up. But anyways, I think tomorrow This wasn't necessarily a palette cleanser, but it wasn't super tough either. So I'm probably going to go back into another Book Nook tomorrow. I think I've got a couple. We are at, let me check my numbers so I can tell you. Officially right now we are 38 short. Yes, I'll just do I got a Rolife Book Nook set up that I think will take a few days, and maybe that'll get us up to the 2,000 where we can get over to the big project I bought for my 2,000 celebration. But anyways, until tomorrow, we'll jump into that Rolife. It's the Falling Secura, I think's this one. Until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.